Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. What's going on? What's popping? What's cracking, lacking? Peep Squad is in the building. Hey, what's up? What's going on? Please hit that like button, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. So let's talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 11, episode 19. It goes down. We learned that Eva is a full-time part of the LGBTQ community when she's off there in California. She's living her best life. Allegedly, this is what Eva's bridesmaid, her best friend, said about her. I was like, damn, the friend is just out here just trying to wipe Eva's face with the streets. Like, damn, like you that mad at her? Like you gonna expose her like that? I was like, damn. And Kandi's playing the fence. Basically, she's listening to Eva and saying something don't sound correct with your story, baby. It sounds like you doing some damage control. We got Marlo out here doing all the damage with reputation. She's basically done met up with the people, talked to the people, got them on speed dial to let everybody know what's going on with Eva's situation. But you gotta fake it until you make it. And they might think her house is raggedy, but we might think her house is nice. You know what I'm saying? She must not have a house like the rest of the ladies on the show, like Portia, NeNe, Cynthia, Kandi. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. I'm just like, what is good? And Shamari, she has a nice house too as well. So they're being exposing Eva like she ain't no good. Like she's out here committing criminal cases. She's out here frauding people, stealing social security numbers, bad credit. She's taking care of Michael. That's the rumors about Eva out here in these streets. Like shit. You should have never brought that girl on TV. She's verified through you because she was on the show with you planning your wedding. I was like, damn, with friends like that, you don't need no enemies. And then NeNe and her situation with Greg is just really sad because you can understand both sides. He'd be like, shit. Greg is like, yo, what else can I do? When I look in the mirror, I don't see myself no more. I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm not the man that I used to be. So he's feeling less than. He's feeling like he doesn't have the kahunas no more. He's deep in depression too as well. And NeNe's feeling a certain type of way. I can't take this. I can't handle it. And then having the cameras on her, then having people questioning her about her situation. Yeah, she's a strong woman, but it's just too much to watch somebody that you love riddled to something else, and she don't know how to deal with it. She can't hold up to the shit. The shit's too much, and she's crying and she's pleading for help with Greg. They better get them a nurse, a nanny, somebody up in that place. They better get themselves a good caregiver. Get them somebody they can trust that will sign an NDA, non-disclosure agreement, and somebody that really enjoys and loves their job, can make both of you guys feel comfortable and take the shit off of you. Because NeNe still, she's still priming. She's ready to jump on top of that. She's ready to twerk. She's ready to be out there. And then Greg in this situation, and she's feeling like she's not being appreciated, and she got to take care of everything. It's way too much. You got to prepare yourself for anything. And it does come off like NeNe is being selfish, but it is so in certain ways she is. But I wouldn't want to anybody that I love to be facing a death sentence, maybe allegedly. I think Greg is going to be all right. To ever them think that I didn't appreciate them and I didn't love them and I was there for them when it was going through their darkest moments, and I didn't judge them and I didn't make them feel bad, because I wouldn't be able to bear that on my soul if they pass away. Like, damn, because that shit's gonna play in your head. Look how I treated this person, look how I talked to him. But at the same time, you got to take care of you, because NeNe is running businesses and she has appearance to do. She has a public persona too as well. So this shit is crazy. So let's get to it. So everything's going good. Everything's all right. But it seems like they want NeNe out the door, and they ain't trying to walk on eggshells no more around NeNe. And NeNe really don't got no friends on the show at all, point blank, period. I was like, shit. Once upon a time, she did have some friends, but it's done. Shit. Nobody wants to walk on eggshells. I don't know if she deserved it, but you tell me, do you think that she deserves to be casted off? Because it seems like the cast ain't feeling her at all, baby. So let's get into it. We got Shamari. She's with her husband. They having a good time. They at the spa, whatever, soaking up some salt, and they're trying to just get shit together, get shit right or whatever. He really wants to tell his wife, you know what, you just doing way too much on camera. You got Marlo running around calling you a drunk and everything. Every time you leave the house and the cameras are on you, you turned up, baby. You gotta turn down. You be telling our business. So I gotta do something to show you that you appreciate it, baby. I need you. So basically, he lets Shamari know that she's Superwoman, and she's probably leaving the house and getting intoxicated because she's with the kids all the time. So it is what it is with that situation. Then we get to, Marlo's house. Marlo got a nice little house going on. We seen it. And so, she got NeNe over there, and then Tanya comes in. But before Tanya comes in, Marlo's dropping information like, I think Eva's having some financial problems, baby. There's some shit going on with Eva that you don't even know about. Girl, I was like, shit, what is it? And she's just talking about she's stealing CPN numbers, VIN numbers, all types of stuff. She's moving around. She's poor. She can't afford that wedding. And she's having 3 dresses, changes. She spent all her money on that wedding, and she ain't got it, and she's about to get kicked out, and about to get evicted from her house where she lives at now. She's about to be tossed to the curb, and she has an old little raggedy house, and her car got repossessed, and all the whole 90. Then guess who walks through the door? None other than Tanya. Tanya comes through, and she's telling her, Tanya's listening like, yeah, that bridesmaid dress and this and that, like she had a 3rd dress. There was no expense that she didn't spare. And that's when Marlo jumps in like, yeah, there was no expense. Well, she should have spared some expense because she's about to be homeless. She's about to be on the street. She ain't got a place to stay. And blase in a 3rd, and she's still in, and she's still in social security numbers out here in these streets. Her credit is bad. She's taking care of Michael. And all types of stuff. I'm like, damn, she's taking care of Michael. She lives in a raggedy house across the street from a golf court. Some people say that it's a nice neighborhood, but like, damn, they might think the house is bad because of the standards of Real Housewives of Atlanta, with, Portia and, Cynthia, Kandi, and whoever else got a nice house on the show. And, it's just like, shit, what's going on? And then she's not living up to standards and bragging about name brand clothes. And, Marlo had to get her because she was telling Marlo she got 1,200 slippers on, and she got this t-shirt costs like 900 or whatever. So it is what it is. So Marlo got the tea. So the bridesmaid done came over there. One of the bridesmaids came over there to, Marlo, and told Marlo to get down with the get down. And then Marlo had the nerve to call the girl. The girl called and was like, they're moving from one spot to another spot, and basically they're about to be kicked out on the street. They ain't got no money. They're fraud. Their car got repossessed. They got bad credit. That apartment that they're renting is since somebody else's name. The girl was just on here like, damn, you truly wasn't a friend to go there. Like, damn, you gonna try to embarrass her, make her look bad, hurt her family, hurt her kids, hurt her reputation, hurt her brand, just because you had some disagreement, and you're gonna do all that. Damn, if you ain't her friend no more, wasn't you cool with her kids? Didn't you like her kids? Like, shit, this is how we do. We just gonna blow you up. We gonna set you on fire. I don't know what you did, Eva, but your friend is out here just basically running you through the mud and dragging your face up and down the concrete, and basically she's ready. She's on the phone. She's on speed dial. She's ready to go. And NeNe's like, oh my god, I can't believe this. And so basically they are saying that, somebody has to tell Eva that this is going on and this is happening. And so everyone agreed that NeNe should tell her. Even, Tanya agreed that NeNe should tell her, and the whole 9. And so did Marlo. Marlo agreed to as well. And so then we turn around, we hear Tanya goes run and tells the story first. Like, shit, you said, oh, NeNe, you should because she looks up to you. You're this, you're that to her, but yet you be the first one to go tell her. Like, you couldn't hold it in. You couldn't wait. And even NeNe was like, how long have you even known Eva? I've been knowing her longer than you. Basically, when they get up to, the OMG, Lady Gangs, restaurant and shit like that. So it's like, damn, Tanya, why did you have to do that? I know you wanted to tell her. You should have checked on NeNe. You should have checked on Marlo to see if they told her yet when they gonna tell her, because you're gonna do it right there when she's filming, when she's on camera. Like, if you was really concerned, you would have told her at home off camera. You would have texted her. You told her right on camera when she wasn't ready, and basically it put you in a scene and gave you a moment, and you did it too. So if you was really concerned and she's really your friend, how come you couldn't call her? But it's a storyline, and plus it gets you popping, and basically everybody's fighting for their peach. And right now, if NeNe is the target of taking her peach, because we can probably split it in half with her income that she gets. I was like, shit. And then so NeNe's supposed to tell her. So I was just like, damn. Marlo was like, yep, I got her on speed dial, so the girl ain't got no place to stay. And basically, this situation, a lot of people not believing about, Eva talking about her baby daddy or whatever, that he's no good, that he's this and that. She got restraining orders on him and she got to run from him, and that's why she's renting houses and put him in other people's name. That is a good excuse. Marlo did say you was crafty, so hey, let's just show up to your house with a pizza. Let's copy, Real Housewives of Potomac, and then the storyline with, Shamari being an alcoholic. Shit. So we have that situation. Now we got Kandi. She's letting her mother know that she's going to get the surrogate and basically have a child. And the mother was like, you know what? I wish I would have had more than one. After losing one son, I wish I would have had at least 3, at least 4. I would have had more. And then Todd also agreed to having more kids. He wants to have more kids or whatever. And in situations like that. But, Riley is not feeling it. Riley was like, if you ain't going to be hands-on, you ain't going to be there with the child, and you can't find time for the other children that you got, why are you going to get another one? Are you ready for another girl? Kandi was like, I don't know if she's going to be like you. So Riley just basically telling the truth. But you know what? Kandi could do whatever she wants to do with her body, because when Riley gets to the time and the age that she got to make a decision with her body, whether it's about to have a child or not, she ain't going to want her mother's opinion. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna want to be able to make her own choice. And so Kandi's keeping the baby. She's having a surrogate. So it is what it is. And we got Portia. She's with her man. She's with her fiance. She done gave birth to a beautiful, healthy baby. But basically, she is planning the gender reveal party. The reveal party is gonna be a circus. They're kind of happy about it, but then Portia got to check. Then it's like, with your bald-headed ass, you're gonna be in a minivan, and you're gonna be going to no clubs, and we ain't gonna live downtown. We ain't moving downtown. We ain't doing downtown. You are gonna be a married man and a father. So you know what? We keep in my spot. My spot is big. This is the only thing I got left over from all the trials and tribulations I went through, and I build it up, and it's perfect. It's baby proof, and I planned on this for years, living in that house with a baby. So that's where we gonna stay at first. So they gotta do their prenup or whatever. And Portia was like, my first wedding, my first husband, my first divorce that I didn't get jack, but now I'm coming in this situation with money. He got money, so it's all good. They're totally in agreement with having a prenup, so that is good too as well, because they both got shit that they need to protect. And Portia been down that road before, so she's gonna be much smarter and the whole situation. And we already know Dennis's mother is on him about a prenup and what money is coming in and what's going on. But it's gonna cost a lot of money to have this reveal party, so it seems like Dennis gonna be putting it up, and they're gonna have to change houses, cars, everything. But Portia was like, yo, you gonna do it my way, baby. And he was like, yes ma'am, Portia, I'm gonna listen to you. And so now we got Kandi. Actually, she meets up with, Eva. Eva looked like she's telling lies. She looks like she's lying. She looks like she's guilty. And the whole conversation that she's having with Kandi, especially when Kandi was like, yo, how can you afford, to move again and everything? You just had a wedding. You had a elaborate wedding. Then on top of that, you just got back from Greece. And then on top of that, you're going to be moving. You're going to try to buy another house. You're going to move from your rented house to another rented house while you're waiting for this house to be renovated that you're going to own. How can you afford to do that? That sounds like crazy, because Kandi's always crunching the numbers in her head with money. Like, she ain't afraid to tell you, hold back, wait a little bit. Kandi's just like, and Eva is just basically, seems like she's getting caught up in a lie, and she's trying to do damage control. She's talking about her bridesmaid that came after her, and basically in all the drama and all the shit that went folded at her wedding, that her best friend, her friend that she known forever, is out here spreading rumors and shitting on her and all this other stuff. And so, Kandi was like, shit, something's going on with this story. Kandi was like, okay, damage control, because it don't sound right. Kandi was like, this shit don't sound right. You're gonna move from one rented place to another one while you're waiting for a house to be remodeled when you just had this huge ass wedding. So Kandi's not feeling it. Kandi's like, okay, well, if that's the story that you want to tell, but it doesn't make sense, and I don't know what's going on with this situation. She's just like, I don't know what sis is over here saying, but it don't make sense, and I hope she's not trying to insult my intelligence at all, because my intelligence should not be insulted. And so, Kandi was like, yo, you're gonna come to the OLG restaurant. We having an opening. She was like, that third restaurant, so they happy about it. So everything's all good between them. So I was like, okay, And this is Shamika. This is the girl that's out here spreading all the rumors on, none other than Eva out here just gossiping, just telling all the shit. Just out here just telling the shit. Out here like, yo, this is how it is out here in the streets. And then we got NeNe and Greg scene. It was kind of sad. They may kind of make NeNe look kind of bad because she offered Greg a glass with ice in it. He can't touch anything with ice. And she was like, I'm sorry, I forgot, I didn't know. And basically NeNe's out here telling Greg that like she can't deal with his angriness, his meanness, his selfishness, all this other stuff she's saying to Greg. I'm like, damn. I understand where she's coming from. She has to get it off her chest. She has to say it to him so he can know where she's coming from, so they can fix what's broken. But I was like, damn, to say this to somebody that got cancer, somebody that is sick, somebody just had a colostomy bag, he's taking all types of medication, he don't know whether he's coming and going, he's looking in the mirror at himself and he don't know what's good with him, and you gonna say some shit like this? I was like, damn, NeNe, you should have said it in a different way. You should have said, baby, how can I be assistance to you more, because I know you're going through a lot, but sometimes the way you talk to me, sweetheart, it really hurts my feelings. Not like I be feeling like I want to leave, I be feeling like I want a divorce, I be feeling like this, I be feeling like I want to walk away and go. You're gonna tell somebody that when they feel like they're about to walk away and go and leave this earth, you're gonna tell him you're about to walk away and go? I was like, shit, your words are harsh. You need a better delivery system, NeNe, because we understand where you're coming from, but the way you say it and how you say it, it just seems like, damn, like you the one being selfish. And we understand when someone's sick and they're taking medication, they don't know whether they're coming or going, and they can have mood swings, they have personality changes too as well, because their whole life has changed. As being a strong, healthy, handyman around the house and everything, he has to contract that out to everybody around him, so that make him feel less of a person and he feels useless. And then the fear of dying. So yeah, so he's going through a lot, so most likely he is not lovable to you. And Greg, you just gotta be like, damn, these might be my last moves, but let me love you on you or whatever. And Cynthia said they're sleeping in separate beds, so they ain't even getting. And I knew they wasn't having sex when Greg has a colostomy bag. There's no way that's gonna happen. So Greg was like, I'm sorry, baby, I'm sorry. He was like, I don't know what I be doing, I don't know what I be saying, I don't know how to deal with this situation, I don't know anything anymore. I'm just sorry. I don't want to help, I don't want to hurt you, or I want us to be together, be stronger. Like my deepest my deepest sincerity to you, baby. Don't leave me. I need you more than ever. If I ever needed you, I need you more than I ever needed you. I need you now, baby. Don't walk away from me. Don't walk away, girl. He's like, yo, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I love you. Don't leave me. And I know I come off harsh. I know I come off bad. Please don't leave me. I'm like, damn. And so we get on to, the little, the OLG situation. The old lady gang restaurant is in effect, is popping, is going on, everybody's there, people come out at certain times. And then we have Tanya comes through and she sees Eva, and she pulls Eva to the side and say, Eva, I need to talk to you. And Kandi was like, for real? Like, it's privately? And so Tanya pulled her to the side. She didn't wait for nobody else to come through. She didn't know if NeNe was going to tell her, if Marlo was going to tell her at that point, but she wanted to tell her. But at this point, no one at the table knew what was going on, so allegedly knew what was going on with Eva. So it is what it is. Excuse me. And so she tells her like, yo, Marlo was talking to your bridemaid and this and that you poor, you ain't got the money, that you be out here stealing, that you got fraudulent identities, and you stealing social security numbers, you out here with CPN numbers, you got fake cars, your cars got repossessed, you live in a hood, you got a raggedy house, you broke, you everything under the sun, you everything but a child of God, Eva. And so Eva was like, word, I know who it is. And she was like, I'm leaving. So Eva's leaving. I was like, damn, why are you leaving? If the shit ain't true and it's somebody that you got beef with and she used to be your friend and she's talking shit about you, be like, yo, this girl out here lying. She ain't telling the truth. She's out here lying and the whole nine. So don't pay her no mind. She's hating on me or whatever. Like, basically stood in her own. Like, yo, if I had somebody that was spreading rumors about me that I used to deal with, I was like, yo, I'm running from what she said. F her and what she said. She's lying out here. That shit ain't true. Whatever. You guys are my people. You guys know me more than you know her. She's just a bridesmaid. Like, so Eva kind of looked guilty. Even the conversation with Kandi, I don't think guilty, but just probably embarrassed and shocked that the shit sunk this low. So anyways, then, NeNe shows up and then Eva leaves. And so NeNe was like, everybody was like, oh, what's going on? And Tanya was like, my bad. I'm sorry. I think I destroyed the party. I think I messed up the party. I think I did something wrong. What did you do wrong? And she knows she did something wrong. She don't realize that she said that she gave a whole elaborate speech that NeNe should be the one to tell Eva. But NeNe, you're moving way too slow. But NeNe got some shit going on. So NeNe ends up, so Tanya ends up telling, NeNe, hey, I told Eva what happened and what went on. And NeNe was like, you didn't supposed to tell her. I was supposed to tell her. Like, why are you jumping in? You know your place, girl. Like, what is good? We had this conversation and we all agreed that it wouldn't be received well from you. So why are you running your mouth out here like this? And then Marlo shows up and then NeNe tells Marlo, like, guess what Tanya did? And Marlo was like, oh, but she went and told everybody what the information I got from the bridesmaid Tanya. Why did you do that? We had an agreement. Like, why are you running your mouth? And basically, Marlo was like, yo, Marlo feels like it's wrong. And so, Tanya is stuck in between. She's stuck. And she's just basically like, I just thought I should tell her. Cynthia was like, I've been in the same position before. Like, you just lay it all on the table. But if you ain't that close to her, NeNe was like, how long you known her? How are you that close to her? How do you feel guilt? You don't know her like that. And then, so they was just like, looking to giving, Tanya the side eye or whatever. But Tanya was trying to cover herself. She just wanted to say something before she'd be caught off guard. And so because, what NeNe and Marlo could have exposed what the bridesmaid was saying in front of everybody and catch her off guard. But Tanya actually gave her the heads up and took her outside and told her. She took her outside away from everybody. Nobody didn't follow her. Like the situation with NeNe and Will, everybody followed. So we have that situation. So Tanya did look out for Eva straight up and down. And Eva was like, I'm surprised. I don't even know Tanya like that. She's looking out for me. I know Marlo ain't, but NeNe should have had my back. NeNe should have told me what was up. And then when, Eva finds out that everybody, they was talking, it was Marlo, Eva and Tanya in the house talking about it. And, Eva was like, they're holding court on me? Like, what's good with this shit? She was like, yo, NeNe, you should have told me ASAP. NeNe should have texted her right then and there and told her, right? So anyway, unless they was going to try to embarrass her or confront her here, Marlo was going to say something, especially if Eva was bragging about buying a new house and getting a new house. So I was just like, shit, Tanya did help out Eva straight up and down, and they're getting to know each other. So Eva's going to trust Tanya more, because if they was going to expose, what the bridesmaid said about Eva right here and there in front of everybody at Kandi's event, that's kind of shady, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. And so, Eva done ran off, she done left, she bounced, she left the situation, she didn't want to be bothered, she didn't want nothing going on, she just left. And so NeNe's out there calling her, trying to get in contact with her, trying to find out what's going on with Eva, get Eva to come through. Eva got her story together, like, yo, everything ain't in my name because, I got protective orders, I got this, I got that, I got all that going on. And NeNe was like, yo, you should confront the girls. You should say your part and your side. You shouldn't let nobody tell your story. And Eva's husband Michael, he agreed to as well. So she went back in there. She had to face the truth, baby. You can't run. And so, and in the meantime, in between time, Tanya's at the table telling everybody what's going on with Eva and her secrets and what the bridesmaid done said about her. She's broke. She ain't got no money. And then, what's her name? Marlo adds on to it, talking about, yeah, she's a full-time, part of the LGBT community out there in California. Her car got repossessed. She be doing this. She be taking care of Michael. He's broke. He ain't got no money. All types of stuff. All types of shit. I was like, damn, Eva's taking a hard knock this one. And so we got Eva confronting the situation, saying it's a lie, it's not true, blase ain't a third. And basically, Marlo's over there like, you lying, you ain't telling the truth, she's lying. And then Kandi was like, yep, damage control, that's what she came over here for, or whatever. But you know what, it is what it is. So she had to stand in her shit and she had to own it, baby. I'm just like, she had to own it, baby. And I was like, damn, that's a messed up situation to be in, especially when you on national TV and you got to divulge your business, especially if you're trying to make it look good, because people got to fake until they make it. Nobody came on this show absolutely rich, on this show. Everybody was faking it and hustling, and so Eva's turn to go through the shit. She got the peach or whatever, so we gonna see what happens. But we already know, NeNe is cutting off all the females on the show, and they ain't feeling NeNe either. NeNe really don't got no friend on the show. Only friend NeNe has in her corner is Marlo. The rest of them are tired of it, and they got a bunch of peaches together to try to get, NeNe out the way. I'm just like, yo, this shit was crazy. And I know, Eva feels a certain type of way. And then the way that Eva addresses her baby's daddy and says the shit that she says about him, that he's a donor. I was like, damn, that's your child's father. And your child's going to see footage of this and it's going to make you look bad. I don't know why people want to get on TV and bash their children's father. They're still their children's father, their child's father, and they're gonna have to look at this and say, that's what my mama said about my daddy on TV. Like, damn, you don't do that. You just keep the grown folks business between you and the partner. You don't bring the kids in and let the kids find out what's really going on until they're old enough and to understand and see for themselves. So you got Marlo in the corner talking about that man ain't even chasing her like that. That Eva be on IG posting her location, where she's at and where she's going to be. So if he really was after her, she had a protective order and all this other stuff, he would have been ran up. He ain't even thinking about her. Child, bye. I was like, Peace, some out. Please hit that like button, comment, subscribe, share the video, and tell me what you think about the situation. It's going down. Do you think NeNe's outnumbered? Peace, I'm out. One love.